Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
So you know. And look how we are this morning. It's a beautiful morning out. It's Monday. It's the 24th. I got Josh at the controls. I got Ange working on a story over there. Yeah, Josh, see that? He didn't even see him. What was in Josh's oatmeal today? Okay, I'm gonna enlist Ryan to kill the extra lights, because for some reason we got, yeah, that's just a tad better. And now, well, you could settle that later. And now let me just check out Ryan. You know what? He's the oatmeal kid. As I take and look at the day going on here, we got some cloud cover, and that isn't the worst of it, because it's supposed to be sunny and very warm. I don't want to interrupt your breakfast, Ryan. Jeez, oh man! I mean, my man here. He's a busy guy, Josh. I even got the names mixed up. What do you have this morning? This isn't even the morning show, and I'm already picking on you. This is... Yeah, okay. He's kid. Wait, he's rushing me now too.
Oh, I didn't know if we were done.
I'm gonna give him the weather, okay? Just a heads up on the weather. Here you go. Cloudy skies, 67. I also want to give them, just hang in there with me. I want to give them just how many people in the daily, we're going to give some fake numbers up there for COVID. 619, there we go. That was the number of positives. And they were a little positive about the negative, but negative about the positive, because they don't really know what they're counting. It's coming out more and more each day that this is a bunch of bunk. 129,048 statewide, but they're not sure about that either. So now I'll give the handy dandy back to Ryan here, and you know, let's start to use a little common sense, people. Start to call your congressman. Chris, I'm the Paperboy Sonata. He didn't even put it out yesterday. Okay? And everybody's running for state representative. Daryl Audia's running. There's Ryan Girl's running. Okay? It's amazing. It's amazing. As I look at this, somebody's got to call and say, hey, we got to start to get the numbers right. And as we continue, now this is Ange on the weather, and he's going to have to call me later because he's evidently not paying attention that I'm live. So, with that being said, the car show in Carlisle goes on. Okay? And what the heck? With the car show in Carlisle, the football schedule was announced. Okay, and as I try to bring it up here and give you an idea, Newcastle has a scrimmage September 4th at Quaker Valley. That's 7 o'clock. Now, knowing Quaker Valley, we've got a life-size thing of their gym. It's this big. Their football field's a little bit, probably a little bit smaller. That'll be interesting. Then Friday, the 11th, El Equipa visits the Canes. Friday, September 18th, at McKeesport. Friday, September 25th, Central Valley, which is always a thing. Then Friday, October 2nd, it's at Montour. Friday, October 9th, Beaver, and that's homecoming. So that'll be interesting. And then Friday the 16th, it's Blackhawk and senior night. Friday, October 23rd, it's at Shar Valley. Now, I want you to know that we reached out to all of the ADs. We're looking at putting as many games on as possible. And so just hang in there as today is the day when all this comes shining through. Now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, State Representative Aaron Bernstein. He's doing a heck of a job. While most everybody around us is just kind of watching, Aaron, okay, he's been getting some bills up there and getting some things passed and getting some things through, and he continues to work. And this is what he did. He co-sponsored a bill to save Pennsylvania's event industry. Now, this was with Matt Downing from Fayette and Somerset. And companies that plan and organize a wide range of activities are virtually Pennsylvania's economy and employ thousands of Pennsylvanians are essential. Bernstein said that most of the small businesses that patronize other small businesses, under Tom Wolf's restrictions, event revenues that were built to hold hundreds are now limited to 25 persons. They introduced this bill. The legislation, which includes venues, caterers, and other businesses, will require businesses to adhere to social distancing and standards by the CDC. But at least Aaron is fighting for some small business. And from that, I thank him. Because, I mean, you know, now the car show, that's a big business by the Secretary of Health, who made sure, maybe Mommy wanted to go to the car show. Because Mommy was staying in a hotel, and what the heck. Let's go to sports, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hi, my name is Josh Herner, and this is Cedar Sports Corner. Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Milwaukee Brewers last night by a score of 12-5, as they have a 2-0 lead in the series. Pirates starter Derek Holm went 5 innings, giving up 1 run, striking out 5 batters, and giving up 3 walks. Milwaukee starter Lindholm went 4 innings, giving up 3 earned runs, with 4 strikeouts and 1 walk. Pirates had RBIs from shortstop Eric Gonzalez, second baseman Adam Frazier, Colin Moran, Brian Reynolds, Gregory Polanco, catcher Jacob Stallings with 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs in a home run. The Pirates will take on the Brewers again tonight in the final game of the series as they look to sweep them at PNC Park. In the NBA last night, the Bucks beat the Magic 121-107 to take a 2-1 lead after the Magic stole Game 1. The Miami Heat roll against the Indiana Pacers by a score of 124-115 to take a 3-0 series lead. The Houston Rockets lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder 119-107 as an overtime game, as Houston still leads the series 2-1, and the LA Lakers beat the Portland Trail Blazers last night by a score of 116-108 to take a 2-1 series lead after Portland stole Game 1. For your games today, the Boston Celtics take on the 76ers as they look to wrap up the series. The Clippers look to gain a 3-1 lead over the Mavericks as they play at 3:30 today. The Toronto Raptors look to sweep the Brooklyn Nets as they lead 3-0. And the Utah Jazz look to gain an edge over the Denver Nuggets. The 6th seed looking to upset the 3 seed as they take a 2-1 lead into Game 4. As for your NHL games last night, there was only one Game 1 between the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. Dallas took Game 1 and lead the series 1-0 in the second round of the playoffs. Tonight, the Bruins take on the Lightning for the Western Conference, and for the Eastern Conference, the Canucks take on the Golden Knights. For your MLB standings, the Tampa Bay Rays lead the Yankees by a half game in the AL East, with the Blue Jays and Orioles all 3.5 to 4.5 games back, while Boston Red Sox are completely out of the division. Minnesota Twins still have a half-game lead over the Cleveland Indians. The streaking Chicago White Sox, 8-2 in their last 10, only are 1 game back of the Twins in the loaded AL Central right now, with the Royals and Tigers all 6.5 games back. In the AL West, it's pretty much a 2-man race between the Oakland A's, who have a 3.5 game lead over the Houston Astros, with the Rangers, Mariners, and Angels all at least 8 games back. In the National League, the Braves have a comfortable 2-game lead over the Marlins, with the Mets 3.5 games, the Nationals 4.5 games, and the Phillies 5 games back. All of the Braves. The Cubs still have a good lead over the Cardinals in the NL Central by a total of 3 games, with the Reds and Brewers 4.5 games back, and the Pirates 8.5. The Dodgers have a 4-game lead over the Padres in the NL West, as the Rockies and Diamondbacks all at least 7 games back, and the Giants 8. For your MLB stats, Fernando Tatis still leads the league with 12 home runs and 29 RBIs. Tatis has been lighting it up recently, hitting .304 with 385 OBP, and has made some controversy over his grand slam against the Texas Rangers, as they were up big and he swung on a 3-0 pitch. Jose Abreu has been streaking hot lately. 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. Anthony Santander of the Baltimore Orioles, 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. Mike Trout, 10 home runs. Luke Voigt, 10 home runs. As for your average leaders, DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees hitting .411. Charlie Blackmon has cooled off, but is still hitting over .400 at .402. Kyle Lewis, the Seattle Mariners rookie, streaking hot, hitting .373. Paul Goldschmidt and Bryce Harper each hitting above .340. As for your OPS leaders, Bryce Harper having a 1.192 OPS and leading the league in that. As for your pitching leaders, the Reds' Trevor Bauer has a .68 ERA and his 3-0 and 26.1 innings pitched. Shane Bieber comes in second at 1.11 ERA and with 5-0 record. Max Fried with a 4-0 record with a 1.32 ERA. Framber Valdez for the Houston Astros is 2-2 but has a 1.72 ERA. As for your strikeout leaders, Shane Bieber leads the league with 65 strikeouts. Sonny Gray of the Cincinnati Reds is 14 strikeouts behind him, and Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox is in third. As for your notables, Garrett Cole and Max Scherzer each have 44. Cole has a 4-0 record with Scherzer only at 2-1. As for your golf this weekend, Dustin Johnson leads the Northern Trust Open by 5 shots after a 7-under round of 63 on Saturday. Scotty Scheffler, who shot 59 this week, is 5 shots behind. And one notable name to look out for, Bubba Watson shot a 4-under round of 66 and is 9 shots behind DJ. Hopefully DJ can close this one out after his 1-shot lead didn't go so well for him last time. I'm Josh Herner, and this is the Cedars.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmiccoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmiccoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
We're back and asking the nagging question, why is Josh's breakfast so ugly? 67 degrees in Newcastle. We have a whole lot to talk about on the morning show. With no congressional solution in sight, Pennsylvania applies for federal lost wage assistance. Not Donald Trump's fault. Congressional, they can't pass anything. And also, it is the Republican convention this week. I'm not even going to give you the West Wing. Education cannot be paused for a pandemic. That from the Hill. AG Barr says feds have made nearly 1,500 arrests in Operation Legend. Blackouts expose perils and costs to California's electrified everything push. Trump, right back to back the arms embargo on Iran, dangerous state of sponsored terrorism. And the whole world set how to set world trade straight. All that shining through from 1600. And it was interesting on Fox this morning. Comey, who organized the fake FISA, he said, I'm not worried. I don't see how they could investigate me. Oh, okay. Now let's take a look at radar. Here's Cleveland. Look how clear it is in Ohio. And here is Pittsburgh. Rain off to the south and east, but nothing that's going to affect us. Now, with that, the barometric pressure and all that stuff. And it's interesting. 97% barometric pressure. And check that out. Humidity 97%. Wind speed calm. Barometric pressure now is 29.58. And basically 67 degrees and everything's just hunky-dory. So we're going to get over to weather and we'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash.
where your clean wash is our goal.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. As you caught me putting on my glasses there, as last night 65 degrees and thunder showers. And we've had those nights where we get the rain and the days where we get the sun, and this is going to be no different. As you can see, local radar clear, national scene, clouds move off the coast, and back you've got clearing. It means one thing, folks. The sunshine continues as normal, and here we go. Last night, 65 and those thunder showers. Your Monday, sunshine, 87. Now, daytime heating, chance of rain after 2. Got to throw it in there. Tuesday, sunshine and 89. Tuesday night, mostly clear, a low of 61. Wednesday, sunshine and 88. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, 67. Thursday, sunshine, hot, 91. We're going to be toasting, folks, and Thursday night, chance of rain, partly cloudy, 67. Now, as you bebop into Friday, partly sunny and 84. But the rain is going to persist. And so we'll say that's our rain day, as a front will be moving through. Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 64. The rain continues. Ending on Saturday with sunshine on Saturday and a high of 80. Just another spectacular week. And you're going to get through Friday. Okay, that still weighs out. But you've got 3 or 4 days of sunshine. And just not looking back, we haven't had any measurable amount of rain or anything like that. I know we had that rain Saturday night into Sunday, but if you go back beyond that, we haven't had any. And a lot of people were in a drought situation, so just be aware of that. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break. Hear from these great sponsors. We'll be right back. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Long Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello,
Come on,
friends,
shake your body,
and
baby, do that conga.
it's
No, you can't control yourself
Los
any
Amigos.
longer.
Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
You can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
So we're back, and I highly suggest you tune in for the morning show, because there is a lot on the morning show coming. As Josh sits here and just laughs, I have a real lot to handle then. Cook at the Castle this week, stuffed steak. You could call it brujol, with a little macaroni alio and stuffed hot peppers. You'll love that. And hey, this is your money at work in Harrisburg. They're not doing a doggone thing. Even the paper boy stopped delivering. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you, folks. Josh, well, oh man, he's got a terrible breakfast, and everybody's on summer rest and relaxation while the pandemic goes on. Hey, let's count a few people. Even if they're negative, there might be positive, or the positive might be negative, and we don't really know. So we could be a little negative about the positive and positive about the negative. How's that? They got it in reverse. But make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45, why, we're available anytime on your time. Here's a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. Right here in downtown Newcastle. Now make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.